with the land. So this was like a gentle boat ride where they were talking about how the land nourishes itself, how the world evolves,
so
and then better
I feel
ways
like my dad
to
would have enjoyed that ride.
My mom would have enjoyed it too.
It
Better
so
ways
nice.
to grow food, sustainable agriculture, how Disney is like making like all these new inventions, how they are growing their own crops,
their own
like
fishes.
So it was a boat ride, but then there's like documentary going on, like telling you stuff, how they are growing their own fishes, how all the restaurants that are in Disney World or Disneyland
make use of the
produce that is being produced in that. It's basically
we saw effort Lagos spinach.
Yeah, we saw
I'm hoping
Lagos
spinach is effort.
Yeah, we are not sure what it, but yeah, I think it was like from rice to banana to. They even told us a fun fact that did you know that banana is the most consumed fruit in the world?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. So like that was entertaining.
And they also regulate things here by introducing pests.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's true. They are trying to,
like, instead of using pesticides. Yeah, so there are some certain pests they introduce to like protect the plants from like other harmful pests or something. So I thought that was really cute.
Yeah, and the vertical farming thing, I've never heard of that before.
Like, they were like, you're not farming from the soil.
You're not farming from the soil.
Top.
Yeah.
They say it gives you more space to farm.
Yeah.
It was really nice. It was
more
really
surface
nice.
area and stuff like that. And yeah, this was educating. So yeah, definitely recommend. I'll give it a 4/5. It was like educative and entertaining at the same time, and you're just relaxed.
So I give it a 4/5.
Yeah,
a solid 4.
Moving around.
Not every time play.
Learn something. Don't just Disney taught us something now. After this, we went to the seas with Nemo and Friends. So this was also like a dark, gentle water ride with like finding Nemo and stuff like. Finding Nemo and stuff like that. So yeah, it was okay.
It was nice.
3. I'll give it
3/5.
You know, there are some rides that just set your expectations. They just set the bar, and then when you've done that ride,
it's like
everything else you see is like
calm.
Okay.
That's just calm.
Yeah. So I give it 3. It was nice, very kid friendly fun. So we went to see like I don't know that maybe this is a Seabase. So basically it's like a very big aquarium. Basically they call it like different sections, but it was just like a very big aquarium. You go around, you see fishes.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Shark, we saw a ray.
It was real.
There was like it was real animals. I know you've been saying there's been simulation and stuff, but this one were real animals or real fishes and stuff. We saw a manatee, like that was cool.
It was real cool.
Yeah, so 4/5 for that. Just walking around and enjoying.
I think I'll give it a 4/5 too. The only thing I'm sad that like the is it the manatee I said that was a endangered species, like, so why they have bro still in a tank? Like, allow him to roam free. Like,
well, they said there was a place I read, they said that some of the animals there are being brought in for rehabilitation.
Then they will
then they release them back.
Because like after watching as much animations as I have, sometimes like you start to empathize with this animals and you're like, okay, but like they were living in the sea where God created them to be. Now you have them here for us to be taking pictures and videos, because we did take pictures and videos.
We did. Yeah, so maybe the manatee is there for rehabilitation. Oh, by the way, did you know that I think it is a crime? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. It's a crime if you see a manatee, if you're going to see a manatee in America to touch a manatee. Yeah, because they say we interacting with them is not good for their health. I'm not surprised by that. Frankly, so you can only just see them. You are not supposed to touch them. It's actually a crime to touch a manatee in America, in the USA. Alright, and then there was like this little Bruce Shark World. So there was like a place also there, like they were like toy sharks or something like that. And then you could like, and then there was
kids
like
love it.
Kids love it. They were just everywhere taking pictures. And then they were like little writings about fun facts about sharks and stuff.
They were like, oh, we're not dangerous. We just get confused. What do you mean get confused? You know, we don't want to kill humans, but sometimes we get confused. I say, people, please, please. Like, I can empathize, but which one is that? Sharks used to kill people, I beg.
To Awesome Planets. So that was the film. It was like a film, like a 10-minute film.
I'll say one.
So awesome plan. We're never playing this awesome.
We're just 3.
I don't know that, but anyway, by this
And
time
the
it
place
was just
huge
dark.
enough to like maybe take 3,000 or 300 people or something.
Yeah, it
And
was
we're
already
just
dark anyway. I think it was like 7:30, 8 o'clock ish. So we went.
No,
to
it was
the-
already like 8:50 because I
8:50.
remember I wanted to go to the show by 9.
Yeah. So this was already like last minute thing. So we just went in to see what was happening. Basically, it's just a film about saving and keeping the earth and just featuring.
The narrator was trying, you know how real estate people try to sell you an apartment?
Yeah.
The narrator was trying to sell earth. So
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
they were like, oh, this is a really cool place to live and what. I was like, bro, we don't have a choice. Like, it was like, but sometimes, like, you know, they be treating the place somehow. Like, it was, the narration was really cool,
Yeah.
but they'll still collect that one like that. They just, what are you guys rating?
I'll give it.
She's a nice girl.
Exactly. Just basically a call to action to
Yeah.
protect the earth.
Yeah. Forget that one cool.
And then
We wanted to do the journey with the figment of imagination because I felt like it was going to be like very
nice,
very
but we couldn't do it.
simulation-y.
Yeah.
Like I felt like for them to have say figment of imagination because all this thing I've been doing is not figment of imagination. For them to not specify that journey, I knew that it was going to be, but it was closing by 9 and it was already like
it was early
9.
9, and we had so there was a show by 9 o'clock.
Yeah, a
And
beautiful.
This show was
Beautiful.
the Luminous, the Symphony of Us.
It's a new. They say it's a new show.
It's a new show.
In EPCOT. So
This show, everybody was there. I feel like everybody, except maybe you were somewhere else because it was the last thing.
it was every other thing had closed.
So everybody was there. He was
beautiful show. I could finish everybody was clapping. Like, who are we clapping for? We don't know, but we're clapping. It was
so
really
it was
good.
basically like by the water side.
Oh my God.
Because it's like their
I
water
still remember
body
how
is
gorgeous
airport.
it was.
And then far away there were just like fireworks, there was fountain,
They
there
were
was
lighting
lights.
the sky.
My
There
God,
was
there was music, melodious music. It was like awesome.
keep in mind that like, while we're walking around today, people singing music. It was the time we were hearing someone sing, I won't give up, I won't give in. And she had such an amazing voice. Zootopia.
I think we were having a
song.
show somewhere and then they were singing,
People are too talented. People are talented. But yeah, but the Luminous Symphony, it was what, like I was so glad we caught the show. Like it was worth looking forward to. I was so glad like it was something that I prioritized. Like okay,
Yeah,
I
this
feel like we
one
might have
was good.
stumbled into it, but
Well,
even if you were planning to leave before 9 or something,
and
if
I'm
you're
glad we didn't
ever
leave
in
before
airports,
9 o'clock because if we left before 9, we
Yeah.
wouldn't have watched the show. Unlike the Hollywood studio, I think we left before
we
9
left like
o'clock.
7:38. We left very early. Why was that? Why did you do that? We should have used our money today. But it felt like all the shows are
Yeah, all the
closed.
shows that started closing. Yeah, so
Yeah,
we were
but
like,
EPCOT
okay,
the show stayed till like
stay till
9.
9. And that show was
It was the Luminous of someone. And something that was like a fear for me was because at the time the show ended, almost everybody felt like everybody was leaving the park.
Exactly.
And I thought it was going to be like a surge, a Uber surge. No, our Uber was $8, which was a good thing because I felt like they kind of like think of the kind of crowd. So there were buses,
there
there were
Skyliners.
Skyliners.
Yeah.
People could also bring their cars, so
There was parking
spaces.
space, which we did not expect.
Yeah.
There was parking space in Disney.
And the Uber was still cheap. The Uber wasn't like, if it was Lagos now, they would have made the Uber like times 5 the price because there's a such cheap area. So it was nice that even though everybody was headed towards outside, we still could afford the ride. It was very affordable. So yeah, EPCOT was nice. Definitely different from Hollywood Studio, and I definitely prefer Hollywood Studios. And I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, kind of.
Just because it was more
More
magical,
yeah.
like the buildings are very, very magical. It
Oh,
wasn't-
by the way, we should mention, I don't think we mentioned this in Hollywood Studios, but we should mention, even in EPCOT, the same thing, but in Hollywood Studios, so every place had a theme. And the theme was to be detailed, even down to the restrooms.
yeah, the restrooms were on theme. The restaurants were
Like
like
if you,
anything.
if you go
is
somewhere
together.
and it says that, oh, Star Wars,
The
whole
restaurant to be
place-
in short, if
the
it's possible
restaurant
to
to be
make
Star Wars, the toilet to be Star Wars, everything
yeah,
like
was on theme. Toy Story Land, the restaurant was literally made of like toy
toy
Legos
stuff and
stuff.
Woody and everything.
It was
The restaurant, everything on in Hollywood Studios was on the team, like down,
Very
even down
impressive.
to the workers.
Yes, they wear
They will wear the color of the
clothing.
like the workers in Star Wars would dress like
If
Star
you're
Wars.
in Mexico,
even-
the direction was
you-
in Mexico.
you
They
dress
would
like
dress
Mexico
like
people,
Mexicans. Like,
like-
it was beautiful.
It was beautiful to see.
I thought I would like who sits down and thinks of these things.
But yeah, they've come a long way. I think it's Disney.
Yeah.
They've had time
They
to
literally have
develop and
cities, like each park is like a city on its own.
yeah, self-sustaining city.
Yeah.
So what would you rate Luminous the Symphony?
10 over 10, sorry, 5 over 5.
5 over 5. I would give it 5. Magical, kid-friendly, fun, just lovely, and seeing fireworks. Who doesn't like fireworks?
Oh my god, they're so
Real life.
beautiful. Or like the 4th of July.
Do you think that EPCOT Park, what do you think is overhyped? Or
I don't think it's overhyped. I'll still rate it 5 out of 5.
yeah,
Yeah, me personally, I'll still rate it 5 out of 5 because like if thinking of how we spent like almost how many hours there and we still had things to do. I think that's nice. I think that's really nice. I think we didn't even get to experience all the cultures as much as we should have. So like if we really master ourselves, like we got or that French croissant, that this, that, I feel like we would have enjoyed it more. But because we're just focused on doing the rides,
yeah, we're mostly focused on you
we
doing the
didn't
rides.
immerse
We
ourselves
didn't
into
experience
like
the
some of the
cultures,
experiences
yeah.
and cultures. So for me, say 5 out of 5 because I still feel like there's so much I could have done.
Could have done.
That would, and I genuinely feel like if we went to Epcot first, we probably might have even liked the Epcot better. I think it's just a human mind thing, like because we had gone to this certain place and looked a certain way,
Yeah. So.
we just kind of expect that the other ones were going to look that way. But
Oh, by the way, we should mention there was this like beautiful ball. There's this big ball in Epcot that in the night, the lighting on that thing was glowing. Very nice place to take pictures.
very high-techy. Very
like techy, kind of modern-ish kind of thing.
Both of them 5 over 5. Both Hollywood and Epcot are rated 5 over 5. But I still prefer Hollywood. So.
And then,
What would you rate Epcot?
5 over 5. What you said.
Okay.
Yeah, I preferred Hollywood Studios for the vibe. For 5 over 5, there are like lots of things to do.
Lots.
Like these parks, you need like 2 days to just finish one. I'm telling you. Like when we were booking our ticket, we saw the main hopper, the multiple hopper options, which allows you to visit various
why
parks
would you?
in various days. And I was like, how?
One itself is too much. Like, how do you leave one and go to another one?
Like one park, we didn't even finish one park.
Yeah.
So how are we leaving one park
To go to another park. I feel like people that do that, they are doing too much. Or probably they've done
Maybe
it
you've done
so
it before,
much
that
they've got
you
you
know
so
the
used
rides
to it.
that you want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's what makes sense to me. Because of that, otherwise, if you're a first timer,
don't stress
you
yourself.
just
and
see even that one self, you still will not scratch the surface. So
I'm telling you.
Lots
Hollywood
of things to
Studios
buy
or Epcot Park.
Hollywood now.
Yeah, same Hollywood Studios. If you could plan your trip again, how would you do it this time? Let's assume, we're on budget, so that's why we bought the ticket for 2 days. But let's say you had the money and finances and everything. How would you plan your trip this time?
I would definitely do the 4 parks, but I won't do them back to back.
Yeah.
I feel like I will do one park, probably one water park. Like water park to just chill, not to like do anything crazy. One park, one water park, another park, then like chill, like just space everything. One park, then do something relaxing like that. That's how I would do it. I will come with an umbrella, like very small umbrella that I'm using to stand in the sun because I don't like the sun.
Oh, we forgot to say it rained when we were at Epcot. It rained for like.
And even though it rained, it was hot.
It was as if when it rained, the heat now rose from the surface.
What I can say is, I don't know about this country, like rain does not do anything to cool the temperature. So don't think that because it rains, it was no. So maybe like a small cute like rain jacket, the rain thingy. So what umbrella would have worked too. So our resort to me was we didn't get to see the results because we're just going, and the result was beautiful. So it was painful that we didn't get to see because he also had his own water body and everything.
Yeah,
it
swimming
was
pool,
so beautiful.
spa, and we couldn't next time if we were to
next
come
time
again,
I don't think I would have taken a room that big. I would try to find the hotel itself on like a different, because I now know that it's an hotel. We booked it through Airbnb.
We thought it was just like a
So we thought it was like an Airbnb.
You know,
then we now found out it was
got
an
there
hotel.
and we're like, it's an hotel.
So I think it's just a one room, because we had 2 rooms, 3 beds. Like we had so much space. What am I using?
Oh, that space.
What that space for?
And then maybe we wouldn't have come to Florida for just 3 days.
Would have like
maybe come for like a week.
Yeah. Would have given
and
more
then
time.
spaced all the activities out.
Yeah.
Because by the time we finished those 2 days, we're burnt out.
Every single time I would go back to, there was the first night after I would go back, she was like, oh, let's go and check out food. I said, if I move from here, check out what? If I move from here as I am like this, I can discombobulate, I can break it to pieces. Please, I'm just going upstairs. I went upstairs, went to shower immediately.
I just
like,
slept off.
I know. It was too tiring, so
because the walk, I think the first day, how many steps?
Both days were like 17k. But we arrived airport later and we finished later, so make of that what you will. Well, it was like 17k, almost 18k for both days. So we prepared to work. I mean, I'm not a big worker. I work from home. I work remote, so I'm
a big worker. I'm from the UK and we work remote.
I'm usually at home, so working 18k, going from working from home, working from my kitchen back to my room to working 18k a day was. But it just reminded me that I need to get back to DJ.
If you go on the website, it says there are 68 things to do in EPCOT Park. And it seems we did 22.
We did 22?
Yeah.
How?
Let's count it.
Oh no, I'm fine. But shout out to us. We did 22 things. Wow, that's impressive.
If it's not 22, because by the time I'm editing this video, I'll be counting better. So I might correct, but from what I counted.
Anyways, if you made it this far, thank you.
And if you made it this far, just subscribe. And if you enjoy
click on
this
the subscribe
content,
button. I want to do that, so just click on the subscribe button down below and like and share to your friends.
Yeah, and you can also follow me on other platforms, on TikTok, on Instagram.
Don't follow me on any platform.
Me. For me, Beatrice. Yeah, same. My username is the same on all platforms. For me, Beatrice. And I'm going to do a tour of the Airbnb we stayed in. Well, basically it's like a hotel. It's just that because we booked it through Airbnb.
On Airbnb, yeah.
So I keep calling it Airbnb. It's very nice. I would recommend it to anyone. It's club. I don't know whether it's pronounced Windham or Windham or club Windham or Windham. I recommend it. It was cheap to me because for the room they gave us and for the amount of days we stayed, and it's not far from Disney. So if you're in Florida, check it out.
Per person.
Uber was just like $8. Sorry, keep saying pounds. $8 to and fro.
Yeah, so we're like $16 every day on transportation. Well, okay, I was about to say we took Skyliner, but even that day we took Skyliner, we took an Uber to where we had to take it. So, anyways, thank you guys for sticking around. Jesus loves you, and I think Femi loves you too.
Yeah, I love you guys. And if you're watching the EPCOT Park review first, I have a review. Or we have a review of the rides and shows at Disney Hollywood Studios, so please make sure to watch that. Thank you very much for watching, and bye.